Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kaveen. Today we are going to talk about the budget airline Fly Bondi. Fly Bondi is a budget airline in South America, and it can take you to some of the most amazing spots. And today we're going to dive into it. Let's go. So first we're going to talk about the in-flight experience with Fly Bondi. But first thing I want you to understand is Fly Bondi is a low-cost budget airline. So don't expect the glitz and the glamour. It is a budget airline and it's not a luxury airline. So with that being said, the first thing I want to talk about is the comfort in flight. Now, the seats are semi-comfortable. If you're going on a flight for about 2 to 3 hours, that's what you want to fly. Fly Bondi would be perfect for that. Anything over 3 hours, you're going to be pushing it and you're going to be uncomfortable. I'm just letting you know from the jump, okay? The leg room on Flight Bondi is tight, but it's okay. You're not going to be crunched up like a sardine, but the leg room is tight. So just to give you a heads up of that. Hey, it's a budget travel airline. Don't expect the glitz and the glamour and the lay flat seats, okay? Now let's talk about the cost. Now, flying within South America on Fly Bondi, you can find flights for as low as less than $100, less than $80. You can even find flights for less than $60, depending on how far out you book for your flight. So just keep that in mind. The only thing, of course, you need to worry about is 9 times out of 10 with these low-cost carriers and the cheap flights that you see, of course, checked luggages is not included. You'll need to pay for your carry-on, but your personal item, if you know how to pack, honey, you can get you some good stuff in that personal item. So just keep in mind that with the low-cost flights, that gives you the opportunity to fly around South America. Some of those, it doesn't include your checked luggage. You're going to have to pay extra for your checked luggage. Now, let's talk about the snacks. The snacks on Fly Bondi, unfortunately, are not with the flight. They are not included. You're going to have to pay for your flight. So you have snacks such as sandwiches, you have chips on flight. You also have drinks that you are welcome to purchase. But if you are on that budget traveler budget and you're traveling, my recommendation is to bring your own snacks with you and then you'll be fine. Okay, so now let's talk about the customer service. Overall, I would say the customer service is about a 7 out of a 10. I would not give them a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, and I'm going to explain to you why. So, while we were in flight, one of the passengers had a situation where there was trash underneath their desk. I don't know where the trash came from. I don't know if they cleaned up the flight prior to us coming on, but there was a whole bunch of trash in front of her seats, and it was gum on her seat as well. So rightfully so, she didn't want to sit there. So she asked the flight attendant, the first flight attendant, to come and assist and whatnot to clean up the area. And flight attendant didn't really want to have her move or clean up her area. He was saying that the flight was full, but if you saw it, it was like somebody just dumped out all of their trash there. And if I was her, I wouldn't want to sit there. And on top of that, there was gum on the seat. So she refused to sit there. And then he said, once the flight is full or we close the door, we can see if there's an additional seat for you to seat. But overall, that gentleman, I don't think he did what he needed to do, or his customer service was not the way it's supposed to be. Anyhow, another lady came and she was able to find her a seat immediately. But that was the only gripe that I have. When you're checking in, everything was smooth. If you had any questions, comments, or concerns, then they were able to assist you with that. But that was the only gripe that I had when I saw that. And that makes me just think another, do y'all clean this flight? Why was that a whole bunch of trash there? Did somebody walk through this flight prior to the next passenger people coming on? So they needed to get that together.